Hello everyone, welcome to the channel update for December. I would say I hope everyone's November went well, but I know that for many of us it did not. So I will say, at least I hope that those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving had a very lovely time. Uh, yeah, so bad things happened at the beginning of the month. Not going to talk too much about that other than to say that it's really messed me up. So, yeah, this month has been tough. It's been tough. In terms of channel-specific things, the last week or so, well, week plus really, has been very busy. The nature of my family, I have some family who comes through prior to Thanksgiving on their way up to visit other family, so we end up having a Thanksgiving early, and then we have our normal Thanksgiving, and so other families in town for that. So it's just like super duper busy for me, and it has been. Um, Related to the channel, with Phantom Fellows wrapping up today, that means that we're going to be doing something new tomorrow, but I didn't really have time to get all the testing needed for an actual full Let's Play, so we're going to have a little bit of Peglin. Peglin is just one of those things that, like, it's very easy for me to just slip into, play a little bit of, and then move on to something else. It's very comforting, like comfortable. Let's go with that. So we'll have a little bit more Peglin. I hope people don't mind. I hope you guys do enjoy that when that shows up a little bit. Um, I don't want it to show up like super frequently, but it's just been, you know, a lot going on, and it's just so much easier to just sit down, play a little bit of that, and then get that uploaded. Um, so I'm not sure exactly how long that'll end up going, um, but once I've gotten enough time to do the testing needed for a new Let's Play, we'll be diving into that. Dragon Quest VIII also technically finished the main story tonight. Today, tonight, whatever. I mean, it is late when I'm doing this. Like I said, it's been a busy day. It's been a busy time. Um, I'm getting this update up late, unfortunately, but neither here nor there. But there is still more Dragon Quest VIII to go. There is post game that we will be going through, and then wrapping up with the true ending. I have been talking about trying to like max out my skills because I want to like do a little bit of a showcase of the skills. I want to showcase the monster teams as well. Um, that will probably come like after the I get the true ending. But that's still gonna take a lot of time. So I may not end up doing all of the skills. The grinding for that does take a lot of time, and my earlier enthusiasm may have underestimated the amount of time it would take. Um, so, just fair warning, that may not end up coming to pass, but I'm going to see what I can do about getting at least maybe some more skills and show off some more stuff. There's some fun things that I really do want to show off in particular. But if not, that will leave me something to do, hopefully, when they make a remaster. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, I'm still expecting it. We'll see. But yeah, like, I will definitely go spears for the hero kind of thing, and not scythes for Yankees. Um, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what else comes from future Let's Plays of that. I do want a remaster of it, that is for sure. But yes, the Phantom Fellows also wrapped up today. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is ongoing. We had to skip one weekend of side questing, which did mean that the Monday stream was side questing. So we had quite a bit of side questing in a row with that. But we will be back tomorrow on Monday with more of the main story. and also inevitable side questing as well. The side quests just take a long time because you gotta. There's a lot of like just running around for things, and then the fights take a while, and it's just kind of like a slow-paced game. If you don't know, like if you haven't played the game before, at least. Um, so yeah, Dynamite Tracer with Zerfall is still ongoing, although we have had some missed weeks because obviously like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But probably going forward, we'll be back to regular releases. Also, I'm noticing that I am way behind on getting the videos in the playlist, so we will do that. The retro variety streams are not happening right now, so and I should probably put something else here for the Lego building stream, so because it doesn't work all of them in that one thing, you know. And I do have individual playlists. I haven't figured out what to do with them yet. Like, I mean, I have individual playlists for like the Friends builds. There's a new one for art builds because I got 2 of those now. So yeah, it's like. And I need to go through these older ones and get them to, match up with this kind of visual styling. But that is time that I need to just spend doing that. Otherwise, pretty much usual stuff going on the channel. Spelljammer Return to Brawl Adventure is basically wrapped up. Next week, they're going to be heading out of Brawl Space onto a new adventure. So I will probably be starting a new playlist with the videos that go up a week from Monday, aka this upcoming Saturday stream. So that is, of course, ongoing. And that is where we are right now. Once Dragon Quest VIII wraps up, we will be going into the other game that won the Patron's Choice poll. Those of you who remember the polls from around the summer, Secret of Monkey Island was the first winner, and the other winner, because I had 2 polls, was Final Fantasy IX. So that will be following up Dragon Quest VIII as soon as that wraps up. I'm sure that many of you are looking forward to that as well. I'm looking forward to playing it, so it should be pretty exciting. But that's mostly what's going on the channel. Of course, streaming-wise, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the main Monday stream, and then a Saturday night side quest stream, because there's a lot of side quests, as I mentioned. Lego building on Wednesday and Friday, and of course, Spelljammer on Saturday at noon. So do tune in for all of those. Those are definitely a lot of fun to do. I find the Lego building very, very relaxing, just a lot of fun to do. It's a very chatty stream. Talk about all kinds of things. If you haven't come out to check those out, please do. It's a lot of fun, and just a lot of chatter between me and the viewers. So that's really what's going on the channel itself. If you're enjoying the content and you want to support, there are a lot of ways to do so, and I could really use support. It does mean a lot, and it keeps me going, keeps me fed, keeps internet on, allowing me to continue to produce videos. My computer is definitely getting long in the tooth. My laptop, where I do comment responses. I don't actually record games on it, but I do need a machine for handling that stuff that is separate from where my recording computer is all set up. And that one is getting a little bit long in the tooth. It's not that old, but it wasn't as good as previous ones that I got, because I got it for less money. I didn't go for like the top of the line as I had with those. So it's definitely hitting its age, but I think it's like 5 years old now, so it's beginning to show its age. So I'm thinking about needing a replacement for that soon. My graphics card on my recording machine is not high end, so it is showing its age. And like everything else in that computer is older than the graphics card, and so they're showing their ages too. So There's a lot of, I think, parts replacements that maybe needed to be done in the uh, near future. And, well, I don't know about near future, but next year, maybe 2 years kind of thing. So your support does go towards helping me out with all of that. Uh, Patreon supporters, your names are scrolling by on the bottom of the screen. Really does mean a lot that you guys continue to support me. There is a payment change that is coming in the next year to Patreon. They were going to automatically do it in November. I said no, but it will have to be changed by next November. And I just need to look over what that actually entails. It's basically mandated by Apple to be on their Apple Pay platform, which really feels like some antitrust investigations should be happening, because that doesn't smell good to me. Um, I don't know that it's going to make that much of difference to those who've been long-term supporters. Um, and I think what it will do is change the bill date for people who are supporting me to like basically the anniversary of when they sign up, rather than just a like once a month, end of the month kind of thing. I I mean, like there is with certain types of support structures, if I was using Patreon to disseminate special things, like I had Patreon only videos that as soon as you sign up you have access to all of them, then I might want to do that. But I don't have anything exclusive on there other than like the polls. And if someone signed up just to vote on a poll and they didn't actually pay because they quit before the end of the month, it's like they would have to do that with lots and lots and lots of accounts to make a difference in the polls, really. So, I like there for me, it doesn't do anything. It just feels easier to lump it all together. But I guess, especially with everyone, if people are supporting other people that you know do the billing based on when they sign up, so it's not all at one time. Like the reason that I like the one-time billing is that if one person is supporting five different creators and they all have the end of the month support, that's one charge on the credit card rather than like five charges on the credit card, which is I think how it would work. Which means like one credit card fee rather than five credit card fees. The nice thing about having one credit card fee means that you can support five people at a lower amount. If you feel like if someone feels that they cannot afford a higher tier support structure. And to be clear, like this isn't Patreon. This isn't Patreon saying we're making this change. They're like it's being mandated by Apple to be on. I think it's not even Apple Pay. I think it's just to be in the Apple Store. So the Patreon app, I think, would be delisted if they don't go through with this by next year. And that's, like I said, that feels like some antitrust investigations need to be done. But I'm not a lawyer. I'm by no means an expert on antitrust. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. So I need to look at that. I mean, it's gonna have to change. I think there's a couple other structures that I could choose from. But I like Patreon is just a way for you guys to support me as opposed to a way to get things. Like, I totally understand like artists who do a charge per art thing, and they create art at like sometimes it could take a week, sometimes it could take 3 weeks to get something done and put something up. I get a different pay structure for those types of people, but like it's the way that I use Patreon, it's just a recurring thing of you sign up and it's just you know you sign up until you stop supporting, kind of thing. Please don't do that. It really does mean a lot to get the support, and it really does help. But yeah, so I don't know. I need to look into it. It's just like I knew it was coming late summer, and I only, I just went in and made the change to prevent it from actually happening because I hadn't had a chance to read it over, and just because like so much stuff has been going on, I haven't had time. Like I haven't had the mental bandwidth to deal with it, so it's like just put it off until sometime next year. But that is coming. Um, if you guys like, if any of you are familiar with this change that's been done to other users of Patreon, um, and it is concerning to you, and you want an alternate method, do let me know. Because I think that Kofi has set up something similar, um, but I haven't looked into that either. So, feel free to share your thoughts and concerns, especially if you're familiar with someone else who's had to do the same thing and like make a decision on changing their pay structure because of this. Um, any kind of feedback definitely will be helpful, and I would really appreciate it. Of course, Patreon is not the only method. It is currently, in my opinion, the best in terms of payout, but there are plenty of others based on what other things you may be utilizing. We do have channel memberships right here on the main page. You got the join button over here. Um, your profile will be featured here, rotating every time someone comes to the page, and they're not you can't click on them. It would just be a thing that you could recognize it in, like comments and stuff like that. But I think it's kind of a fun thing. I'd imagine that there's a setting to turn that off if you don't want your profile icon to show up there. But you can also do one-time support through like a super thanks on a video on Ko-fi, and of course there's subscriptions over on Twitch as well and bits. All of these do go a long way towards ensuring that I can continue to produce content for you guys. And I do want to continue to do that. I'm struggling with some mental health issues that I'm hoping will not be as bad in the future. But one of my number one things is to continue to produce videos, daily videos and regular streams for your guys' entertainment. Because I'm having fun doing it, and plenty of people are subscribed to me. 24.5 thousand subscribers. Um, so this is my livelihood, and I am enjoying it. I'm just struggling with some mental health things at the same time. So makes it a little bit tougher, but your support goes a long way to ensuring that I can continue to actually do this. So that's basically what's going on with the channel. Outside of the channel, of course, like I mentioned at the beginning, last month was a pretty nasty gut punch for many of us. I don't know what to really say other than don't give up. As bad as things may be, as bad as things may seem, it's never the end. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. So, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I know a lot of other people have been struggling, and some people have talked to me privately about dealing with it, and I've certainly had to had plenty, talk to people privately about dealing with it, but just gotta keep moving, keep working at preventing bad things from happening. It's what you got to do. Anyway, the last thing before we wrap up the stream, or not the stream, the update video. Yeah, so like saying stream, my brain is all over the place these days. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. I'm working on it. But over on my blog, I do try to monthly post a deity, and we are coming very, very close to the end of the project. This month is the Elder Elemental God, a strange, imprisoned deity that is difficult to understand and comprehend, that has been imprisoned and but still can kind of manifest a little bit. It's a pretty interesting deity. There's not a whole lot of solid information about it, and I think Greyhawk has kind of made it clear that the Elder Elemental God within its campaign setting is also Tharizdun. So, but I presented this as an individual deity so that you can use it as a standalone, or it could be, because it's incomprehensible, it could be another deity as well. But this was an interesting one to write up. I hope you guys check it out and take a look at it. And if you use it in one of your campaigns, do let me know. I would appreciate that. Definitely, some people over the years have told me about using my deities in their campaign, and that, or my write-ups, I should say, because most of them are not my deities. Very few of them, in fact. But yeah, if you do use it, if you do read it over, do let me know what you think. I would appreciate it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope December, with Christmas coming up and a New Year holiday coming up, I hope it goes very well for you. And I will see you in the next Let's Play. See you then, everyone.